and yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead, you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago, in a time past.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Well... Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
还不错哎。 星耀还有穷老板。天气晚上好。满月增加最大生命值，才60秒而已，有点短。炼金物品的使用是接近2次，好猛的感觉。攻击敌人在放轻一点。便会增加。陈斌晚上好。
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. I'll hear
你又累到什么了？
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Well, another freak.
你整天在累到底是累什么？
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
这是真的累到，代表自己都不是真的累到。
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works.
Of course, honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Sick of it all.
老鼠陷阱。谢谢老师，今天不是了。
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
之前是游戏雷到今天呢？今天是怎样的雷到？
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
好像是被耍了吧？感觉没有讨价还价。
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well. Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
说不出口。怎么听起来更让人好奇？
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how
这是他的前女友，然后他问他的前女友。
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Not bad. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
好多老鼠。
Well, well. Our lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working.
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt.
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
怎么会想找三个人来恢复我们一群？
Get
for you, we need to find Brandon.
这样很好。
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
Sorry， 婴儿是要买的，但没有人力，突然变超忙。加油！
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just had an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
麻薯，你可以跟他玩好几次才有支持你的心。我刚刚才把一群老鼠赶跑而已。不记得你。
Just passing by, wanderer, or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
不记得一起草事吧。
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
这件东西让你凯瑞他躺着。
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night, and furniture moving about in the attic, and last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
倒是你绝对不是这种反应。好哦。
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself.
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. Truth is, we're already dependent on the black markets, economically.
怎么玩它
Go away! Don't do that. Leave it. That's blood. 他才参与这种霹雳男神，好哦。
Wake up, it's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right, time to check the attic.
Stop. Go away. Leave it. Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
跳上去，好吧，这个问题再来。
Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Way to the next room's blocked.
摇篮的图画，小孩画的。
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
有了。
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
烤炉的画像。
You didn't I? I can tell you were scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her awake neither. I can do that, you know. It's funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You gave the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got this red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to read the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
I saw Miss Corrine leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corrine. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corrine dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
The truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Mountains, economically. On the guards, it was the thugs.
So what's the word?
Oh, thinking that not parried to my presence is an affront to the eternal fire. Trousers. Ram, time again.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
刚失望的神岛，我好奇他的故事哦，每个都想看。
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl, so I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall, A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Yes.
应该是二代的故事吧？他们说是。
Tell me no more than you wish to.
后来怎么复活？
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
你看生日上到大号的进展啊，这么好。
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what she told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
长者之血。
Yeah, something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood. Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and tell me to see. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Siri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
到赚了2颗星，没事的。好诡异的梦境。
The dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
擤个鼻涕好了。现在积木比较好打，而且好像还有快1个月吧，不是吗？
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
It's not safe to go out on the streets anymore.
破碎之花，哎，外面有敌人。这会生活。
What'll it be?
What are you serving?
顺利收头，因为早晚没战场，你要继续打。
Farewell.
You'd make a fine sailor.
Gonna kill you! God, the Reapers come for me.
Wanna dip the dingle?
那明天要数最高，还好吧。
Oh God, the Reapers come for me.
Jackasses! Blasted whoresons all! Scum sailing from across the sea! Think they can do what they please? Help me, Witcher! Take pity!
What happened?
Islanders from Skellige. They've taken over crippled Kate's.
Taken over? How's that?
Clobbered the innkeep, tossed out the girls, then set to drinking. They've been going since yesterday, apparently celebrating some big loot.
Yeah, sounds like Skelligers.
But you look to be an honest man. Help us. Drive away the hooligans. We've not much, but it'll make a tidy sum if we all pitch in.
当然常常才能起输出。
Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Really? So there are good men left in the world? I feel safer with you around, Witcher.
Sorry, mate. Gotta fill your horn elsewhere. Establishment part of Skellige today.
变成一部分。
Seems to me we're still in Novigrad, and in Novigrad rules apply. Rules you happen to be breaking.
Just how's that? You're not allowed to drink in peace. Have a bit of fun. Leg it, man, before you taste the wrath of a Skellige.
Don't have time to go back and forth on this. Let's do this quick, man to man.
What? Damn it! What you want to do man to man with me? Invite me into the alcove?
No, pea-brain. Challenging you to a duel. I win, you take your mates and get out of here.
Ah, why didn't you say so? I'm always up for smacking a man about the girls. Fine, fine. Enough. Great for his tits. That sobered me up quick. Gents, let's go now. Have our fun elsewhere.
小孩昨天开心上分，你们5排啊，小孩要参与卡，这么好。捡不到，可恶，算了。 4个神在他好幸福。你跟琪琪、瑞哥，还有谁？六哥吗？怎么那么强？不难猜吧？真的，我们这边上水站的人就那些啊，然后跟他稍微熟一点的就那几个。这些放导狼手没奖励，随便的。你刚刚他的操作还可以打好。
Thanks so much. We'd not have managed on our own. We're not rich. I hope this is enough.
Keep it. You did more than I do.
Thank you. It's folk like you restore my faith in humankind.
Don't
怎么又抢到啊？这里。
Got a snake's tongue as well.
Hard times we live in, someone under the factory haven't go for half price.
For half price, I mean. But you're a regular, so you can choose which half.
Then I choose the front.
草药商。哦，它在哪里？那菲尼克印记太故意靠过来吃巴掌了。好哦，你们开 开心就好。
A good one to you, young man. Hair's all a grey, but by your face and straight back, I know you to be in your youth.
Greetings. What do you sell?
Herbs, young lad. I've all sorts gathered near about. You'd be surprised what useful plants grow by the roadside.
Not that surprised, actually.
Monk's hood, for instance. Lovely blossom. Soothes aches and pains with just a handful, and you could poison a whole family. Very useful.
What else would you recommend?
Look, young man. You seem learned in these matters, so I'll show you my special stock from under the counter.
You just might have the herb.
棒捆，这任务需要的道具。分解剂。100多块，有点贵。但做不了。你也算很好了吧？哦，这价格这么好，一个185哎，哇哦！
How about you take a break from hawking? We play cards instead.
那战场的电脑厂哈？战场的电脑厂？战场的电脑厂？电脑比人强。 哇，还这样这么细节啊，这家伙！完了。当天晚上啊，完蛋了，你怎么了？当然上战场就要帮他打。那说想要1000万就给他1000万嘛。骗人他你要不要说要去德国？然后你不想吗？反正闲闲没事啊，就去看看了。好像公费嘛，对不对？公费出国不香吗？能打？我不知道，你讲讲看啊。啊，确定要去了？这么酷，死缺哇！一堆人想去，没机会去。那3天等于是真的是去工作而已。你刚搭飞机多久了？搭过去，然后再回来这样。哎，德国是不是那个红灯区合法？有你最喜欢的地方哎。他跑出来，哎，我靠，我被埋伏了。那看聊天室被埋伏了，哇哩嘞，傻眼。机车埋伏我。
Another drifter in from Tamir. I never come back, you stinking scaddies. All we wanted was... Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get! Hey, pretty boy.
凶哦！
Rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth.
如何拒绝？
Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
With pleasure.
Give me back! Freaks. Reminds me of a piece of floor.
Yeah, almost like we never left Virgin.
Told you this place. Please. Well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
或者主管不会对方发现，就是让他发现才有那个啊。
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. There's something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Meaning?
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all. I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Well, just barely returned as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that put us on the trail.
Right idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
那就没活路了。没有啊，把他干掉，换你当老板那个主管了。
From the finest vineyards, every last
From a
one.
grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot. I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion. Get out, pal.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
就也行，示范没什么好示范的、啊。 反正不爽他就离开了，就离开了，就这样而已。攻击力、流血几率、冰冻。18、40。生羊皮。你想这样，刚放假回来就掉能。江南回去了，互相伤害啊。
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, 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 no! That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning. Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
当女人称真，那也可以变男人。
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess.
And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
30的长发吗？
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Dandelion. 还有妈妈不爽某个同事的时候，你们其他同事也能对到他有敌意，指定有可能的不能言教。那你们好，问题好多。需要钥匙，这个钥匙就可以过去。为什么那个同事都不跟你讲？这是工作啊，每个人对工作的态度不一样。有的人把它当成工作，有的人就会多做一点事情。说的新在哪里啊？去哪里阅读？
Well, get out, pal.
同事表示是工作。外出和外场，如果室内同仁应该这样。就是主任说你们算服务业，那每个人想法不同。那也是那种。事情做不完了就没空聊天啊。那你选择聊天，就会被别人不爽说。 怎么事情做那么慢啊？没在做、啊。
Greetings, Ibier.
Greetings, Geralt.
Listen.
觉得跟妈妈说狗的状况不是很近。之前我感冒，宝宝状况，知道前面都没跟我说很过。对比较也没有的确好转。好哦。地角。发光控块。225到27。
So long.
都不选这张。 他们感觉比较专业，他们专业的假象，我不知道，啥都不知道。我看一下，题在哪里啊？不要，什么出这东西？等一下。韩国。去哪里看那个信啊？奇怪。知道假象，我不知道。
Open up. What are you offering?
$900多啊，算了，买吧，贵啊。这价格好差哦！天哪。那人性要不要怎么算？PP 高就这品牌，复杂。
Got right cabbage last night.
Strength's gone.
穿刺上。 先装备就是这个。
Well, don't just stand there. Read. We might learn something.
这有读信，读那个信息是哪里啊？那你为了小孩跳了，想的还真是远。叫读信，可是信在哪里？没有看到啊，找半天在看，没看到啊。啊，算了，必须写任务。
What are you looking at? Oh!
Hey! You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Ah!
Well, Witcher, have you completed your task?
Why do you priests take an interest in the fallen so late?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the living. You've no notion of the work we did just after the battle. The wounded needed tending, refugees, pastoral care. We had sermons to deliver, donations to collect.
Relieved to hear it. What would the people have done without you? So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fistech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you. For all time. Exclusively.
You can hire me, but you sure as hell can't buy me.
Ah, an impasse. Then it will be cheapest to kill you. 3 on 1. Surely we'll manage, Witcher or not. Take him!
Given me no choice.
他收满不知道花多少钱。哦，那么1页，还 不错，其实。怪物这里没去过，这个把它除掉。觉得好像来过。对啊，这应该来过了。地图上还是没有。地图上没有偏暗。干嘛？手漏什么？空的。红色的嘛，稀有需求。不是那个黑美人吧？奇怪，你要攻击他。 对了。很奇怪，是 bug 吧？那还是算 bug 吧，是吧？怎么去看他的那个信啊？哦，
Welcome.
有，这东西价格真的很好，实生物品，石墨烯价格也不错。
So long.
他前面给我一栋房子，奸商。哦，在这里啊，总算傻眼。欧沙亚座，鲜红颜色。太肚照顾了。
Storm, damn it.
Ow! Don't pull!
Well, you wanted braids.
But I didn't want my hair pulled.
他们现在住一起了。
Then I don't want them. Witcher, Witcher. Kareen, look who's come.
Live here together now? Didn't know.
Once you told me Sarah had been responsible for my nightmares, I decided to see if the devil was as scary as they paint him. Or her. I came in to find not a fiend, but our little Sarah. And I can't say why, but we took a liking to one another immediately.
Long ago, to isolate themselves from a world of beasts, humans began building cities. But since beasts prowl within stone walls as well as they do outside them, this did not allay human fears. The truth is, walls guarantee no one's safety. The place where you lock yourself in and lock all else out, that's not your home. Your home is sometimes a place you travel long and far to find.
他昨晚的那个猪，免费能抽吗？可以试试看吧。
Welcome, welcome.
What have you got there? game of Gwent. How about it?
Yeah. 哇，那排太好了吧！ 哇，还有这张牌啊！难缠的家伙。
Who's captain of this ship?
Looking at her. Aye. That's right. I, a woman, am captain. Fucking is shit, I know.
Need to get to Skellige.
Not on this boat, you won't.
Pay you well.
The islanders live off plundering the seas. Not willing to risk that.
Ever sailed there?
Listen, the islanders attack all ships. When they hate someone, Nilfgaard for instance, they attack him more. But truth be told, not much more. Boarded me once. Expect they wanted to see if I had captain's bollocks. That spot of fun gave me enough Skellige for a lifetime.
Eh, 可以跳他的船哎，可以超高吗？好空哦，好烂哦。
Nilfgaard. Bloody lies.
Well, it's a miracle you came back at all.
Not all of us did.
Bloody pirates.
东西比较多，应该这条船可以吧？我猜。看他讲话，感觉就是比较重要的船。
You call this living, Witcher?
You captain of this tub?
What's it to you?
I'm Skellige bound. Need to get there.
Start swimming. Islanders, the black ones, all attack us in those waters. No one sails the route these days.
Come on. Clans are ready to deal. Leave you alone if you do. Someone's done it. Gotta have.
Not likely. Except maybe that daft bastard Wolverston from the Atropos. A liar, a thief, and a bugger, that one. He might have parlayed with the sea swine.
Where can I find him?
In a pigsty most times. Others, the Golden Sturgeon. Ask for Flask. Everyone knows him.
Oh, 居然不是这个船。
Oh, you don't want to.
Oh.
One drink of all I had.
You, Wolverston, captain of the Atropos?
So you want to know if I'm Atropos, captain of the fucking clue, mate.
I need to get to Skellige.
My Atropos and me, we're due to sail for our Skellig, carrying grain. But that's hush-hush. Got any coin?
好贵哦，1000块。
Here, that enough?
Hefty sack, like a bull's. When do we sail?
Not sure you're ready. You can barely stand.
Know this, stranger. Captain Wolverston never sails sober. The sea goes one way, Wolverston the other. Makes the rocking bearable. So, ready to set sail?
Let's go.
First, we must drink to the wind, to good fortune, and to the strength of my Atropos. Anchors away.
超贵，1000块。哦，这风景不错，我喜欢。海盗。嗯，总共拿剑的，我们就拿的是那个斧头。或者剧情需要吧。啊？东西没被赶走，还好。
Back off or I'll kill you.
I'm not afeard of dying.
Rob every corpse that washes up on shore?
Taken from a corpse ain't theft. I'm a man of the Isles. I don't reap, I don't sow. The waves bring me my harvest. On the Atropos, were you?
Yeah, thought the captain had a deal with you.
With us? Meaning who exactly? Might have arranged something with Lugos, but crack? Nay. Clearly should have, though. Outlander ships aren't welcome in these waters. What about you? What do you seek in Skellige, eh?
Agreed to meet a sorceress here, Yennefer of Vengerberg. She's supposed to be on Ord Skellig.
There's a witch at Kertrolda. Croc's guest. Could be the one you're meeting.
长得看起来凶。
That scorn I hear in your voice.
You've good ears. Folks say this witch has got crack wrapped around her finger. Orders everyone about. Word is she's vicious at it. But a hag's a hag.
Seen her? Know what the sorceress looks like?
Aye. Wears black and white. If not for her tits, you'd think she was a beached orca. Fact is, even those who see her for a wench would gladly push her out to sea, tits and all.
Yennefer's not all bad once you get to know her.
Take your word for it. Know the way to Kertrolda?
Expect I'll find it.
Head north. Then turn west towards the bay before you come to the bridge. You'll find the Jarl port side today. Your sorceress ought to be there too.
Thanks. So long.
这两个名字耶，特洛菲恩特。哎，我的马怎么过来了？看来发死人才的是我。我的钱快呀！我的钱快呀！找得到吗？看这人。不知道发死人财嘛，结果跟我讲一讲话就跑掉了，东西还没捡，要给我吗？这么好。刽子手的护甲，恢复。条件不错。魔力之锁。哦，对，我可以升等。海妖。换可颂。 还要升大贝壳。同名的政治体，20座小岛，独立的交易所。
Siren Den. Gotta ruin it for them. Humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
这什么东西？骨头，哇，死人了！黑血，好多东西哦。 狼群啊！哦哟，这白狼。15等，怎么那么多白狼？先降低，加快一点，不会消退，复原词，这两个不是有点抵触了吗？中心差的人家。我这边今天说的。对，我觉得等级要点错了，点错好像不应该这样分配，就写更好的分配吧。点到那个不是很重要的去了，算了。 快了，好快。我觉得这里有好东西。哦，差点下去。往下走。
Dagger. Had time somebody to carry them. I'm trying.
You'll try that.
I wonder where they're.
How they live at the bottom with the unassured larvae.
Who are there with fierce gaze? You looking for work, friend? Your good sprung a leak as well.
Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling. You know, drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. They attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked. There's Tove, too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none other comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
Let's talk about my pay first. A bit too modest for my taste.
That's just a bit of... That's just a bit of... That's just a bit... That's dear, it is. But could be worth it. All right, I'll pay you what you want.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
雕饰。18级，还行。失去的剑，骷髅的剑偷走。 灵晶，传教大师，
Closer, stranger. Greetings.
Show me your way.
Good. Good. 特定还是什么？ 我等你把水倒掉。要这样子。
So long.
嗯，这有那个储存点，居然它里面还有。
Rurik, right? Heard you were on a boat the drowners attacked.
Aye, I was. With Ulf, my cousin, gathering our crab traps off the Kerrig cliffs. Ulf was pulling up a line, having a hard time of it. Grand, I thought. Cage has got to be full, it'll be a good haul. Then something tugged back and down. Weren't a blink and Ulf was underwater. Called after him once, twice, thrice. Then the water went red with blood. I smelled something horrid. Rotten, but worse. Then the Muir Diablin flipped the boat. Don't even know how I made it ashore. Must have had Freyr watching over me.
That, or the monsters had eaten their fill. Thanks for the story.
What's this, eh?
Why can't I play today, Dad?
We've got to go to the port.
Are you Tove? I was told drowners killed your husband.
Then you were told right. First the sea took my son, and now me man. I'm the only one left. Kivilla, our son, he went out fishing and didn't come back. My man would walk out to the Kierag cliffs every day to watch for his boat. I told him he cannot bring him back to life, and that he could die himself. We'd heard about drowners, but he couldn't sit still. Donned his old coat and went. One night, he didn't come home. I fetched me brother, grabbed a torch, and we went looking for him. The Muira Diablin, sea fiends. They'd clawed him so bad, I only knew him by his coat.
Small comfort, I know. But the drowner problem will soon end. I promise you that. Farewell.
A man in need.
You 跑底了，好。
A man in need.
How the devil would I know?
Oh, his heart. It was still beating when he bit into it.
Another victim. Not good. That stench. Drowners for sure. Lair must be nearby. Must be near the fishing ground Rurik mentioned. That stench. Drowners for sure. Lair must be nearby. Winds howling. That stench again. Slime and rotting flesh. The pelvis, scratched up, long wide claw marks. More drowners. Monster's lair, but definitely not a drowner's. Bruises on his neck, crushed larynx, strangled.
然后晚上好。
Almost untouched, hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that. Almost untouched, hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that. Bruises on his neck, crushed larynx, strangled. Bruises on his neck, crushed larynx, strangled. Boats, torn sails, lines, sailing decor, you could call it. That stench, the marks on the bodies. This must be a water hag's lair. Got a keen sense of smell. She won't come back while I'm here, unless she coexists with drowners. Maybe I could make an extract from their glands, cover up my scent.
水果就晚上好，今天不知道为何头晕，感觉今天这样，贫血吗？不知道哎。你如果不舒服的话，要不要去看个医生检查一下？
bones. Unbroken, but the marrow's been sucked out. Need a long, thin tongue for that.
休息一会儿，然后OK。水果这个送去哦，那这样子。我看这个。
That should do it. Now for a place to hide and wait. Behind those boats.
吃吗？哇，毒性那个会扣血啊！他发痒。爱做之心。你现在上好。 对，这走过了。还好吗？什么部分？感冒症状好像还有一点点吧，还行。还有呼吸。爸昨天南下了，所以没人管我。今天比较自由。吃药草莓味，感谢关心，没事。看不到。哦，今天要卡住那个毒性啊！这样是网络，这里网络啊，原来是用有线的，如果有点困难的把它接起来。那脚这边一踢到线，有点烦。
Job's done. Here's the proof.
Now, why would I want to see? What the devil's that?
Water hag, an old clever one. She was the danger.
Seen a lot of ugly critters in me life. Morays, lampreys, blobfish. But never nothing like this. Your reward. Well earned, Witcher. Well earned.
Think I deserve more. Water hags significantly more dangerous than drowners.
Not denying it, but my coin pouch ain't exactly bottomless.
Neither is the sea. Plenty more filth ready to crawl up from its bottom. Might need my services again. And I won't stick my neck out for those who skimp on the reward.
Extorting protection coin, eh? Take it. Take all I got. And choking at you, bugger.
Bugger.
Aye. Scared me
From
shitless.
this day on, my home is
no
your
such
home.
thing as bad ships or bad weather. Only worthless fucking sea.
算了，别让那么多钱了啊。
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
9点多了，差不多该在很熟了。我竟然没看改版资讯，等下开台的时候看一下嘛。
Job's done.
Now why?
Water.
See.
Thanks. So long.
From this day on, My home is your home.
差了100多块，算了。
Will you help a man in need? Sorry to trouble you, but I really have no choice.
What is it?
My ship was wrecked against a rocky shore during the last storm. I've lost everything.
How am I supposed to help?
I haven't even got the coin for the journey home, and with each day's delay, I draw closer to bankruptcy.
Might have guessed you'd come around to coin. So, need a loan? Or is it just alms you're after?
I shall pay you back every last copper, I swear it. You need only call on me at my address in Novigrad.
Fine, I'll help you. I visit Novigrad often enough. Might stop by, see how business is going.
Thank you. You'll find me in the Port District. My name is Johan Bonner.
See you later then.
Someone helped Brian into the next life. He was breaking black-clad necks yesterday. Suddenly this...
Lies. Who'd believe that shite?
See you, Pod.
Our time amongst the living is but the wink of an eye. What's left when we are gone? How shall we be remembered? Will they speak of us with respect or disdain? Bran was a great man.
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
他好像是要陪葬的样子，一起死的样子。
Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. It is her decision.
啊，好像是一起死的样子。哇！ 天哪！
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Twirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That will be a good day.
You knew Bran?
Yes, he was well respected. Unlike his wife.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We've bid Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who held Bran of Clan Twirsech dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
怎么会有第三个选项
Come to the wake with me?
Gladly.
Gladly.
Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering drunks, brazen boasting, and the inevitable rows that result.
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend. Remember the one on Thanet?
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what happened after the banquet.
Reading my mind again?
What's more, I like what I see. Did you learn anything in Velen?
Velen. Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen, Kira.
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
Hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
Ciri found Dandelion in Novigrad. They met up. That's everything.
So Dandelion knows what happened to Ciri?
Yeah, gotta find him. How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellige a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle? Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Krach.
White Wolf!
Greetings, Krach.
I shall see you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss with you.
I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Krach, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
That's how you earn respect in Skellige, Geralt. That's exactly how.
后气长存，国王历史后气长存。
Where are you going? Last night was...
Weird. Your dad prepare like you just for a guide?
Heard the elf were biting me yesterday.
Come closer, stranger.
Once we were on shore, I slit his throat.
Greetings.
Show me your whip.
是那个解开船点。
So long.
好吧，先看到这吧，等一下打传说。再见，拜。